Welcome to the home of WWE news, rumors, and gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and send a super thanks donation below. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, SeanzViewEnt.
We thought it was over. We thought he was gone. We thought we would never see him again. The rumors, the chatter, the whispers. Oh, Santos Escobar, he's gone. He's not re-signed. He's been pink slipped. He's been let go. He's been released. On his own accord, he's out of the WWE. He's going to AEW. He's going to go to TNA. He's going to go to ROH. He's going to go to NJPW. And then Santos Escobar ends up re-signing, going back to the WWE just 24 hours later. Boy, that really lasted. That went on for a long time now, didn't it? Guys, I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if you've seen a lot of other YouTubers complaining for good reason about the algorithm and videos not being sent out and all the problems plaguing this website. You know, I'll be honest, on this website, it used to be a full-time job. Then it turned into a part-time job. And now it's not even that. And I'm putting my heart, my loyalty, my hustle, my blood, sweat, and tears. I'm putting everything I have into this channel. And I'm making peanuts for money. Peanuts. Maybe enough to buy a cheeseburger at the end of the month. It's that bad. It's getting that horrible. Guys, you know all the videos. You know all the time. You know all the effort. You know all the emotion. You know all the heart and the hustle I put into this. Please donate. Whether everybody donated $1, $2, $3. Super thanks donation. You can do it in the comment section or simply become a channel member today, guys. I can't tell you. I hate to be the guy that begs, but if I have to beg, I'm in plead because I know my investment. I know my time. I know my aura. I know I've been over backwards for the better part of over a decade. For over 10 years, I have been on this website, and I want it to reciprocate back to me because you know I'm all about each and every one of you. And without you, there is no Sean's View. That's honest, guys. I've said it since day one. Without you, there is no Sean's View. So if you can donate $1, if you can donate 99 cents, if you can donate $10, $30 before I go homeless, because we're getting to that point. We're getting to the point of homelessness, okay? And I'll be damned if I'm going to let 10 years of YouTube, over a decade of YouTube, and I'm just going to leave, and I'm just going to quit, and I'm just going to go away. Ain't going to happen. That ain't going to work. When my back is up against the wall and you got an algorithm that's against you, you got your videos not being sent out. That's why, guys, viewers, fans, subscribers, channel members, check out my video. Again, I say it all the time. Please just listen to me. Set a reminder on your cell phone or your watch or your TV or write it down or tattoo it to you. Watch my show mornings, evenings, supper time, dinner time. Again, I do videos around the clock and I never stop for you. TikTok. But speaking about TikTok, hashtag fire Triple H. Is Triple H going to be fired from World Wrestling Entertainment? Will Triple H be let go from the WWE? We're going to explore that right now. Because we had a shocking update and a huge development coming out of the WWE, because according to those in the know, the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters. Well, before we get into that, though, Stephanie Vaquer reveals illness that she had before WWE WrestlePalooza win. She almost didn't win. She almost didn't capture the championship, viewers. Stephanie Vaquer was battling an illness, and she was nowhere near 100% before competing and going into that match. Also, breaking news, guys, and this is huge, and this is great. And I mean, because I'll tell you what, again, you got to understand that as much as you might like the in-ring wrestling and the athleticism, you need the emotion, you need the storylines, you need the angles, you need the mic work. And WWE apparently, the WWE are going to be doing the right thing finally. Because WWE apparently will be making internal creative changes amidst hashtag fire Triple H backlash over WWE SmackDown's decline. There was a lot of rumor and speculation, a lot of doubt about the future SmackDown, about it being canceled, SmackDown being pulled from the USA Network due to low ratings, and many people were actually pointing the finger at Triple H. Now, remember the first couple of years after Vince left, everybody was kissing Triple H's behind. Everybody was singing his praises. Everybody was building up Triple H. Oh, it's the Triple H era, the greatest era, the best era. And now people want Vince McMahon back. But let's get into the major report, the pivotal report that could change the game, no pun intended. And do you blame Triple H for all this? Also, WWE will be making behind-the-scenes adjustments to its SmackDown creative team, according to Ringside News and other dirt sheets and out in bodyslam.net. Again, WWE will be making behind-the-scenes adjustments to its SmackDown creative direction. And while the company hasn't linked it to fan outrage, the timing of the shift comes just days after the Fire Triple H hashtag gained serious traction on social media. And according to bodyslam.net, WWE is moving forward with internal changes aimed at improving the quality of Friday Night SmackDown. The Road Doggy Dog, the DOGG, one half of the former Tag Team Champions of the World, the Road Dogg Jesse James, the Bad Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws. And if you're not down with that, well then we got 2 words for you. This internal update comes only a few days after last week's SmackDown episode drew criticism for its pacing, promos, and a noticeable drop in viewership, with numbers falling to 1.030 million. Again, 1.030 million viewers, down from the 1.238 million viewers the week prior. Many fans had voiced their frustrations online, directing much of their ire and hate and criticism towards the Game Triple H himself. Although there's no official confirmation that the online outrage led to WWE's creative changes, the timing raises obvious questions. The Fire Triple H, the hashtag Fire Triple H hashtag, trended for nearly 24 hours, sparked by complaints that the game's grip on WWE's direction has become creatively stagnant. He is creatively bankrupt as the Game Triple H, and that is why WWE has been awful as of late. Fans pointed to overexposure of certain stars, dragging segments, and inconsistent storytelling across brands. Former WWE writer Vince Russo also weighed in on the backlash, warning that fan sentiment is shifting. I think we are really going to see the fan base start to turn on Triple H. Russo said on Writing with Russo, you tie that to the fact that the guy put himself all over everything, and I'm telling you, I think people are going to start turning on him going into 2026. And you're talking about a product that isn't that great right now, that is not that strong in the storytelling and the emotion and the intrigue. But yet, the WWE are increasing the ticket sales, and they say they're going to go up even more than what they are already now. It is already out of... listen, well, Sean, if it's so expensive, how come they keep filling up the arenas? How come they keep being sold out? Great question. I guess there's a lot of millionaires in the world. I guess there are a lot of rich people in this world, because you're right, every night on Raw, oh, we're sold out. Then you go to a PLE, oh, we're sold out. We're jam-packed to the rafters, standing room only. How can everyone afford $15,000 a ticket, or even to go to a Monday Night Raw, $2,000 a ticket? I mean, if you're going to bring your family to Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, you're easily looking at $4,000 right there. $4,000. No questions asked. Absolutely ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Whether or not the hashtag backlash was the last straw, WWE is clearly aware that something needs to change. The decision to reinforce SmackDown's writing team rather than overhaul it suggests that the company is looking for a course correction without completely resetting the board. However, plans can change, and always, this is why we do multiple videos a day. As of now, WWE has not publicly addressed the situation of the fan backlash. Sean's View Entertainment and the Dirt Sheets, the websites, will continue to provide any updates as they become available. Now, guys, this is where we go to you. This is where we hand it to the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers. Do you feel that Triple H and the outrage actually influenced WWE's decision to tweak SmackDown's creative process? It is all about your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions below from the get-go. Because as you know on this show, if it's not brash, well, then it is absolute trash. Also, ladies and gentlemen, coming in from there, breaking news on the former Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. The former WWE Champion himself, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. And all this guy does nowadays is return. Roman Reigns is off for a few weeks, then he returns. He's off for another few weeks, then he returns again. Is that all Roman Reigns is good for these days, is returning? Roman Reigns claims that WWE doesn't build around a number one anymore. Like back in the day, they built around a Hulk Hogan. They built around a Stone Cold, Steve Austin. They built around The Rock. They built around a John Cena. But they're just not building around one man. They're doing it around multiple men. And you want to know why they can't just build around one man? Because you don't have that one man nowadays. You don't have that Austin, that Rock, the Cena, the Hogan, the Lesnar. Because it's going to take multiple men. Because this era is so far behind and this era is so backwards, okay, that you can't build the WWE on just one name nowadays. You need multiple names. You need multiple headliners. You need multiple main eventers. So long the days of Bret the Hitman Hart and the Heartbreak Shawn Michaels. And this is the WWE's fault for not building to the future and always bringing back legends and Hall of Famers and trying to rebuild the company on the backs of people that are 50 and 60 years old. Listen, I was a big fan of the Attitude Era. I grew up during the Attitude Era. I was alive, and I saw the Attitude Era. I saw the greatest era in professional wrestling. Some would say either that or the Rock and Roll Wrestling Connection era was the best. The MTV era, the 80s and the 90s. Again, some would say that the Ruthless Aggression era was the greatest era in WWE. What do you think was the greatest era in world wrestling entertainment? Also, Roman Reigns, will he be pulled from WWE Crown Jewel? According to rumor and speculation, Roman Reigns is feeling like absolute crap. Roman Reigns is feeling like crap going into WWE Crown Jewel. Let's get into it. Roman Reigns isn't sugarcoating how he's feeling ahead of his brutal showdown with Bronson Reed at WWE Crown Jewel this weekend. Just days before the premium live event in Australia, the former WWE champion revealed that his body is taking a serious beating long before the bell ever rings. Roman Reigns said, "I feel like crap. My body does not feel good. I was down here in Australia to film Street Fighter not too long ago. The flight back and forth has not been nice. I've been jet lagged for, I feel like, 4 weeks in a row now. So why not just go down there and try to kill myself? It is what it is. We're going to go ahead against the wall, Goldberg style, just reckless abandonment. You can't do much worse than I feel now, so let's just go mess it up more, even physically." Do you think that Roman Reigns' fatigue will cost him the Australian street fight? And again, this isn't just any old match. This is a first time ever in WWE. We have seen plenty of street fight matches, but we have never seen an Australian street fight. This one is going to be barbaric. It may be bloody. There may be chaos. There may be mayhem. There may be bedlam. You never know what you can anticipate. You never know what you can expect. Also, breaking news as it concerns ICE. Mick Foley, WWE legend, Hall of Famer, former multi-time WWE champion, hardcore champion, tag team champion, the Rock and Sock connection. Mick Foley says that ICE cruelty is intentional and fans who disagree can leave. AEW was apparently stiffed by Texas after All In attendance flop. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Is AEW truly flopping right before our very eyes? WWE is looking to bring in former champion as a guest coach at the Performance Center. Also, breaking news as it concerns viewership and ratings in the wrestling biz. AEW Collision viewership for the October 4th sees a decrease as Tony Storm and Chris Statland's feud escalates. Fans' ICE fears Hangman Page sign was confiscated during AEW Dynamite. Yes, you heard that right. Also, with Santos Escobar already re-signing with the WWE, it's sparking speculation with masked photo after WWE re-signing again. Santos Escobar sparks speculation with a masked photo leaking and being unveiled online. What do you think about all that? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. And are you excited that Santos Escobar has re-signed with the WWE? And you got to wonder, why has he re-signed with WWE? Also, coming in from there, Mandy Rose slams NXT's contract offer to Jasmine Nick's offer as peanuts. Also, Mandy Rose claims that WWE fans still want her back, and she is not ruling it out. Mandy Rose addresses claims that she is grooming WWE and NXT stars to join OnlyFans after their releases from the company. And breaking news as it concerns a massive commentator, a massive voice guy, being removed from television. Ladies and gentlemen, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, Taz will be taking time off from AEW Dynamite commentary duties. Tony Khan reveals that his unfiltered process for scouting AEW talent. He reveals his unfiltered process. Tony Khan claims that he has been writing AEW Dynamite for 30 years. What? 30? Hasn't even been around for 10 years, and you've been writing AEW Dynamite for 30 years, Tony Khan? Whatever he's drinking or smoking, I want some of it. Samantha Irvin shuts down troll claiming that she'll only be remembered for her body. Tony Khan says that Jon Moxley is one of the most important people in AEW. Of course he is. And that's why he won't let him go. That is why he doesn't want him to go to WWE. That's why he doesn't want Jon Moxley to return to the WWE. But that's what everybody said about CM Punk. He'll never return. But who was the one man coming on here week after week, day after day, year after year? I said CM Punk will not disappear. He will return. He will be here. CM Punk will return to WWE. And while I was getting sent death threats and criticisms and backlash and comments and hate and bigotry, and why all the skeptics and all the online trolls were trying to bash me and trash me, who was right at the end? I called it, and I said it for years, and I stuck to my word. CM Punk would return, and that is exactly what the world saw. That is what everybody saw right before your very eyes. And if you don't know, you should know. This is Sean's View Entertainment. But we got a lot more to come that we're going to be building on in the next video. But before that, WWE is locking in big 2026 plans for Lyra Velcro, as Vince Russo would call her, as her Raw push will be beginning to heat up. So there are big plans for Lyra in WWE in 2026. What are your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions of Lyra? Also, Jordynne Grace explains why she's not rushing a main roster move in WWE. Do you think that is a pivotal move? Is that the smart choice? Is that where the smart money is for Jordynne Grace? Cody Rhodes fires back at John Cena's last real champion comment with ice-cold confidence. Also, Lacey Lane shuts down accusations of copying NXT star's name. It all boils down to your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and your emotions. Guys, we got plenty more to come. Don't go anywhere, because if it's not brash, well, then it's trash. And you certainly know it will never last. Remember to hype up the video, subscribe, donate below, or most importantly, become a channel member today. Later.